A lot of people wonder if my plastic into fuel reactor can take styrofoam, and it does. Styrofoam is number 6 plastic, polystyrene, and my machine gobbles it right up. This is also a reminder that I am coming to Miami. You can go to naturejab.com/Miami to RSVP. Alright, so I'm redoing this plumbing, right, on the condensation tower. And look how much oil I got, baby! Oil! Oil from plastic, baby! That's right there. Look. So now that we have all the crude oil inside of this keg here after a run, we need to now refine that crude oil into plastiline, plastidiesyl, plastijet fuel, gasoline, diesel, and jet fuel alternatives to plastic waste. So how do we do that? Well, we need to essentially boil the crude oil inside of this keg. In order to boil it, we're going to use unnatural gas. Plastic-made natural gas. That is a natural byproduct of my machine. About 160 psi, that's plenty. And this is a vacuum distillation apparatus, meaning that this entire thing is under negative pressure the whole time, which does in some way make it safer, and I have a way to monitor the pressure on the computer screen. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and turn on the vacuum pump here. In the midst of all this chaos. Pyro, diesel, solar over here. Well, you were just sleeping. He's just chill. He loves my car. He loves it. So after a few minutes of turning it on, you can see the crude oil right there bubbling up here. And on this end, we have the plastiline, baby. You may not know this, but distillation and turning the plastic crude oil into gasoline, diesel, and jet fuel is the most dangerous part of the entire process, and it's actually how I blew myself up last year and ended up in the hospital with second-degree burns. Because of this, Proactive FR has sponsored me with some fire-resistant clothing and garments to wear when I'm doing dangerous things like this, and I want to thank them so much. They gave me this button-up, almost like a jumper in a way. It's like half a jumper, but it's very lightweight, feels amazing. I love the button because I can get some air when I need it and then close it back when I'm going back into the lab. And actually, they've sponsored me. You can use code NatureJab for 10% off anything on proactivefr.com. Ooh, Lord, I need to turn the temperature down on this. Yes, love to see it. Look, it's almost like carbonated.